Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Merina. You have hit the hot mess out of YouTube, my friend. If you've done it by mistake, I'm sorry. If you're here on purpose, I love you. But today's video is a little we've been working on projects. That over there in the corner, that open exposed pantry you see there. We've been working on that, and while we've been working on that, our house has just been neglected. You guys know if you do projects around the house, when you do a project, your house gets quickly trashed. So I'm doing damage control, and I'm tackling this big old mess. I really don't have anywhere to put the stuff that's on the table that came out of my old pantry, because I don't have the other pieces that I need to for those. I can't say it without spoiling it, but I don't have what I need to put that away. So right now I'm just putting it over near the door. My nanny is going to take some of these cabinets. I have a few neighbors wanting the cabinets, like the ones that nanny doesn't take. So whatever is left, then I'll probably put out on the curb and put free on. But as for right now, I don't have what I need to permanently put the stuff in its permanent home, so I'm just doing a temporary fix with the cans and the boxes and stuff like that, and it's going off to the side while I tackle this mess. I had to do it that way. I couldn't work around the stuff like the pantry and stuff because my mind doesn't work that way. If you don't know, I have adult ADHD, medically diagnosed adult ADHD. My mind works funny. My cleaning method isn't nothing fancy. I call it the orbiting method, and that's just where we orbit around, you know, like the planets do. And we start in one area and we literally make a complete circle around the whole room, and then we move to the next room and do the same. It helps keep me on track. I've tried several different methods of cleaning, and I don't even know if it's a thing. I made it a thing. We're making it a thing. It's the orbiting method. We're a planet, basically. not only size wise, but I'm just kidding. JK, I hope I didn't offend nobody. Y'all always get offended when I make jokes about my body. But y'all, it's a coping mechanism. But can we just normalize being overweight and being okay with it? Not being okay with it to the fact where we just continue to damage our body, but being okay with my body at the moment. I'm okay with it. I'm making progress to change it, but I'm okay with it. I'm at peace with it. I haven't talked to you guys about my weight loss journey in a while, but I have been doing really good. I've been slowly losing weight, and I think, you know, I heard somebody say slow and steady wins the race. So I don't know if I'm winning nothing, but it better be a hot bod. That's all I'm saying, because it's taking forever. So I'm starting off by tackling up my living room. I'm also going to be changing up my fall decor. I got so sick and tired of looking at my fall decor and wondering if I was colorblind, because there was like no color. And while it was beautiful, it looked like Pinterest stuff. Yeah, I locked myself out. So my boy to the rescue right here. Even while reading a book, he's got to rescue mama. But I kept looking at my fall decor, and I was like, man, am I colorblind or what? Like, it didn't feel like fall in here, y'all. It was not fall, y'all. It felt like I would walk outside and I'd feel the breeze, and I'm like, oh, I'm in the fall spirit. And then I'd walk in my house and it'd feel dead. So I'm adding oranges. I don't even care. I want color, y'all. And I'm about to look. This is the 12th time I have moved this pumpkin. If y'all seen my fall decorate with me, you know I moved it a lot in that video. But I was like, you know what? I don't care. Pinterest. I want color in my house. I usually don't want color in my house. So this might be a phase. This might be a personality introducing itself. I'm not sure yet. Regardless, we're putting some color in here. So being the trailer park girl that I am, y'all know I wasn't about to go buy orange pumpkins just because I felt like orange today, because it could very well change tomorrow. So I was like, how am I going to integrate orange into my mantle. Well, I looked over and lo and behold, if the heavens didn't shine on this orange expo marker, and I was like, I wonder. So I just started drawing on one and then smudging it with my finger, and it gave me a muted orange that really, I think it looks great up on the mantle. It may just be the eye of the beholder and I created this thing, but I'm telling y'all, I was shocked. And if I ever get bored of it, I can just, it's dry erase. I can just erase it off. It does give you the Cheetos fingers though, so just be aware of that.
It's not enough to please you. Pretty Caroline, stone cold stunner. She was a winner, started working at the dime. Surface of her mind, to count your blessings, 'cause it's town ain't fair. Put you down and leave you dead.
I hate to break into this song because it's my jam, but trigger warning, my couches are always bad, and underneath is even worse. Just trigger warning.
It's the missed opportunity train. It only comes on a very blue moon. Blink twice, and you missed it again. Waiting in line for the party to end. Guess you didn't get what they asked for. Not a genie in sight, that reality castle. There's no point to being careful. Learn the rules of the game before you lose your mental. Pretty Carolina, the stone cold stunner. She was a winner, started working at the diner. It serves as a reminder to count your blessings, 'cause this town ain't fair. They'll put you down and leave you there, don't make them scared. Yeah, that's the truth. How they coming for you.
Why you wanna let me go? Nah, nah, now. Are you saying that to change your mind? For love or pity, let me know. Nah, nah, now. 'Cause your love made me go blind. What am I hearing? Saying you're moving.
It would definitely help if I still had my little brush thingy that goes on the end of this, but I don't have that one. This actually isn't my vacuum. It looks like my old one, but it's not. My nanny gave me this one because she got a new one, and this one had like a frayed wire, so like all Shane would have to do is like put like electrical tape around it and stuff. But she gave it to me, and I couldn't find my old brush to my old one, so I need to get me a vacuum. I did have the Dirt Devil. You guys know I bought that little $30 Dirt Devil, but in my house, in a normal house, it would work great. It, little to minimal pickup, like it would work awesome. But as far as me and my shag rug and my messiness, because we're generally just messy people. Well, I should say I'm generally just messy people. I am people. I am messy. Because my kids, like they're not necessarily messy. I think messy is a learned behavior. I know that was the case with me whenever I was a child. A lot of you guys know my backstory as a child. I didn't have the best childhood, but my nanny did make it really good. My nanny and papa raised me, so they did make up for it. But in the process of making up for it, I think they felt sorry for me, so they didn't ask as much of me as you would a normal child. You know what I mean? Kind of like I think that maybe they might have been scared of damaging me even further, so they kind of just coddled me, and that ended up I have consequences from that now, and it's not their fault. They did what they needed to do at the time. They loved on me, and as a child, that's what I needed more than anything, more than structure, more than routine, more than cleaning skills. All what I needed to be was loved at that time, so they succeeded in that. But I'm trying to, seeing that now in hindsight, I'm trying to correct that learned behavior in myself and to prevent it from being in my kids. But comparing my home now to my home a year ago, I see the progress. Well, hey there, gorgeous.
Thank you. How are you today?
Wasn't letting you in.
Prick. What are you doing?
Filming.
What you filming?
A cleaning video.
Are those orange pillows?
Yep.
I like them.
Thank you.
Are you saying that to change your mind?
Coming back to the childhood thing, you know, you have a choice in life. You have a choice in life as to whether you can't choose sometimes what happens to you in life, but you have a choice as to how you learn from it and how what you take from it. And that's been the case with both me and Shane. You know, I've learned that, you know, messiness is sometimes learned behavior, and I'm trying to correct that not only in myself but in my kids as well. And then as far as Shane goes, you know, growing up in life, everybody always comments on his humbleness, and it's because growing up in life, you know, there was a point in his life where he didn't even have running water and electricity. I mean, so he's taken from that, and while that was less than ideal circumstances for a child, he's taken a lot from that, and it's turned him into the person he is today. That's why you can't buy us with fancy stuff. Money signs don't turn our heads. We're thankful for what we have because we've been in places, both of us have both been in places to where we've been in way less fortunate. So I mean, that's what you can take from it is, you know, bad things happen, and bad things happen to good people. Bad things happen to a lot of people, good and bad. The Bible says that it rains on the just and the unjust, and I'm a firm believer in that. You guys know, you know, I appreciate it whenever you guys listen to me. I have people all the time saying, you know what, I'm not religious at all, Merina, but when you talk about Jesus, I listen because it's important to you, and I've never experienced anything like that before. In real life, you know, in personal life, I've had people turn completely around when I start talking about Jesus and like ignore me and just be really rude. So the fact that I want to speak to you guys who aren't believers right now, the fact that you listen to me and you respect me, I want you to know it does something to me that I can't explain what that does to me. So when I never want to offend anybody when I talk about Jesus and the Bible, but I am so grateful for those of you who don't believe yet still respect me enough and care about me enough to listen to what means a lot to me. And I've said this 1,000 times. I'll listen to anybody's beliefs, anybody, and I get a lot of Christians get mad at me when I talk about that. But I'll listen to anybody's beliefs because I'm a firm believer. If you stand by what you believe in, you can listen to somebody else's beliefs all day long and it won't budge you. So that being said, I'm a firm believer in it rains on the just and the unjust. But you can control what you take from any bad situation. Always remember that. They can take a lot of things from you, but they can't take your control. You have control over how you react to things in certain situations. So the living room didn't take that long to tackle, and it usually doesn't, but oh, I dread the kitchen. I always dread the kitchen, and I think because everything I hate to do in there, like, it always needs to be done. The dishes, the mopping. I hate sweeping the kitchen. I hate crumbs on my feet, which is why I wear nifty house shoes all day long, every day. Cannot go barefoot in my house because there's just too many crumbs. So here I go with my orbiting method. I'm just starting on this end, and you'll see me do a complete circle all the way over to the kitchen and then continue the circle all the way back to where I started. I was trying to butter Shane up to get down there and flick that switch because my back was hurting. So originally he thought that I was just loving on him. And then I was like, how about you bend down there and flick that switch for me? And he's like, what? You were buttering me up. Look at him. He said, what?
These city lights are making me wanna be something else that I'm used to. Spending time reminiscing of what it used to be, not letting go when I want to. Trust me, you don't wanna know how it's night after night, night after night. Oh, searching after miracles. Oh yeah, night after night, night after night, night after
Shane! Alright, get off.
I can't.
Okay.
Oh gosh, you could choke yourself out. Why would you do
Get
that?
off! If you don't get off, okay?
Okay, I'm gonna get off.
That's the way to get your husband off of you. Is just go limp. And he'll...
about to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be, life with no distractions. We'll get away, this is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out. Die with my own doubts. Be free with me. Let's go, let's be free with me.
So the exposed pantry being catty-cornered and the coffee bar on that wall just looked really off to me. I had somebody really wanting the coffee bar. And so I was like, you know what? I'll give it to you. Let me take my lights off of it and put them on my pantry and I'll give you the coffee bar. So I'm taking everything off of it so we can get it out of here. It was really heavy, especially with the added wood that Shane used to kind of shiplap. I don't know what you would call that, but the wood that we added to the back made it even heavier than it was originally when we brought it in here. And if you guys remember that video when we brought it in here, it was so heavy. It took us forever to get it in here. It didn't take us as long to get it out because we kind of maneuvered around a back way. But I got that out of here, and within the next couple of weeks, you guys will be seeing a full-blown dining room makeover. I'm so excited. I've been working on saving up for it for a while now. It was slow going because I didn't really know if I was wanting to do it or not wanting to do it, so I just kept putting like $5 back here and there, and I finally am like, you know what, I'm just going to go home and do the daggone thing. So be on the lookout for that within the next couple of weeks. I'm also going to be doing a fall porch makeover. I'm also going to be doing a fall home tour. I've got a lot of update videos coming up. I'm trying to space them out for you guys because I don't want to overload you. So I'm trying to, add in additional day in the lives and just vlogs and cleaning videos and stuff, just so I don't overload you guys with a bunch of updates, because there's just so much I want to get done, and I'm that person that just wants to get it done right then and there.
You got a smile that makes the sun rise. You
at this point, it was like 11 o'clock, and I was going to quit cleaning and just pick it up the next day, but I had some kiddos up. One of them couldn't sleep. One of them was having nightmares. So I was like, you know what, while you guys are up, just lay on the couch. And me and Shane finally conked out. He tapped out. He was like, I gotta go to bed. He had to get up early. So I just hung out and finished it up all the way. I think I ended this video. You guys will see the clock. I think it's like at midnight 30. I think it's at midnight 30 when I finally got done. But the next day, I was so thankful to wake up to a clean house. It didn't even matter that I was but tired. It didn't matter, because I was like, you know what? It feels good to wake up to a clean house. And that's something I really want. I have tried for several months to get into some kind of routine to where I go to bed with a clean house and wake up with a clean house. But it's really hard. I'm not going to lie. It's really, really hard. For me anyway, because I have a lot of routines I already got going. You know, I have to be very routine when it comes to one of my sons. They have autism. They thrive off of routine. So his routine comes before any routine. And it's really hard to implement another routine when you already have that routine going. And it just feels like you're stacking routines on top of each other. But I'm confident that one day I'll get it down pat. And progress is progress.
I'm somewhere in the middle. Try to find myself again, but life is one big riddle of the future and what's been. Guess it's the way it goes, and I will never know why you let me go. Look to the left, look to the right, nothing can stop me in the night, like I am leaving all the bad stuff and trying to remain so strong. I know it's good if I'm alone. I got it, I gotta go, running to better times. Go, from my emotions I'll go, running to better times, to better times, to better times, to better times, to better times. Remember I was laughing in all the photos that you took, but now it looks like acting, like we were fiction in a book. Guess it's the way it goes, and I will never know why you let me go. Look to the left, look to the right, nothing can stop me in the night, like I am leaving all the bad stuff and trying to remain so strong. I know it's good if I'm alone. I got it, I gotta go, running to better times. Go, from my emotions I'll go, running to better times, 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 to better times.
Alright, y'all, it is literally midnight. Let me show you. It is midnight, and I'm just now getting done, and I started this morning. Can y'all see? Oh snap, I'm gonna catch the house on fire. Not me almost catching the house on fire while I'm trying to end a cozy day of cleaning. Let's just pretend that didn't happen. It is midnight, almost midnight 30, and I'm just now getting done. I hope you guys have a blessed morning, evening, night, whatever it is, wherever you're at. Know that I love you, but Jesus loves you and he loves me. Tonight I need that reminder. He loves you and he loves me, and he sees our progress, he sees our effort, and we just gotta keep doing what we're doing. We just gotta keep doing what we're doing. Even when we're tired, even when it's midnight 30 and I feel like passing out, I have done what I have done today unto the Lord, and that is what matters. I've gave it my best, I've given it my all. That's the effort he's looking for. That's the effort we're looking for in ourselves, for our families, for ourselves. I love you guys. I will see y'all next week. Thank you for 30,000 subscribers. It blows my mind that I have 30,000 friends. I can't wrap my mind around it. I know the number's there, but I don't see it. I can't see it. I can't wrap my mind around it. I'm just thankful for your friendship, and I'm thankful that you're here, and I'm thankful that you're alive, and I'm thankful that you're still trucking. I'm thankful that you're still trying, and I encourage you to keep going. If nobody else sees your progress, you see your progress. Take a step back and look how far you've come from beginning to end. That's what I do every day. There's progress. It may be a little bit, but any kind of progress is progress. I love you guys.
Remember I was laughing in all the photos that you took, but now it looks like acting, like we were fiction in a book. Guess it's the way it goes, and I will never know why you let me go. Look to the left, look to the right, nothing can stop me in the night, like I am leaving all the bad stuff and trying to remain so strong. I know it's good if I move on. I got it, I gotta go, 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 running to better times. Go, 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 from my emotions I'll go, 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 running to better times, 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 to better times. I look to the left, look to the right, nothing can stop me, nothing can stop me in the night. Look to the left,